Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Joey. Thank you so much for being here. For those who are new to this channel, welcome. This is a music and talk channel for music enthusiasts. So if you believe that music can be empowering and impactful on your life, then you are in the right place. And if you are also looking to expand your musical knowledge and taste, then welcome. This show is perfect for you. So each episode, what you can expect is I create a little discussion or inspiring talk that coincides with a music playlist that will play immediately after I'm done talking. You'll see the playlist here to my right. If you selected the playlist on my music channel, then perfect, things will flow as normally as they should. But if you select the video, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to make one extra step and head to the comments below and select the music video playlist. So this week's discussion is about taking yourself on an artist date. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, wait, what? Joey, take myself on a date? No, I don't do that. And I'm not an artist, but hear me out on this one. You do not need to be an artist to take yourself out on an artist date. So this week's episode is inspired by the book, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. I'll throw that link for the book in the show notes below. But it talks about kind of releasing creative blocks that we all experience in our life. It doesn't matter if you are an artist or not, we are all creative. Let's face it, we all have creative abilities in our life that we possess. As we kind of lose sight and we kind of build up these creative blocks and we don't realize we really should be releasing them. That is what this episode is about, and I've got the perfect playlist to go along with your artist date. Heck, this could even be your artist date. If you are trying to learn about new music, new artists, taking time out of your day to learn something new and to listen to some new music is a great example of an artist date. Let's get down to a little bit more of the underbelly of what an artist date is. Just taking a couple hours out of your week, it's not a lot of time, to make time for yourself to kind of release those creative blocks, to get kind of those creative juices flowing, those cogs are turning. It will really help you be a better problem solver throughout your week, no matter what kind of line of work you do. And it will just help you become more inspired. Trust me, it's worth just scheduling a little bit of time out of your day or your week to take yourself on an artist date. Now, you can do something like actually taking yourself outside of the house. It's totally influential, whether there's a free day at the museum, or maybe you go to a concert or a movie. Taking yourself out and getting inspired and being surrounded by other art is totally a great way to take yourself on an artist date. The point is, you can do this all for free. There's so many options you can do to make sure that you are channeling your inner artist, your inner creative every week at some point in your life. So here are a couple other things that you can do. One, pretty simple, go for a walk. Experience what you are surrounded with. No matter if you live in the city or in the suburbs, doesn't matter. Take yourself out somewhere. You don't have to spend money to do that. Another one is, just open a book and read 10 minutes of a chapter. I know that sounds silly, but just kind of thinking about something else rather than maybe the stress of not coming up with a project, or maybe you're stuck on a certain problem with work, or maybe there's stuff going on around the house or in the home or with your job. I think taking that time, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, to kind of think about something else, to put your energy elsewhere, really makes a difference. Learning about something else, taking the time to get creative is so important. And I didn't realize how important this was because I am an artist. I was so worried about trying to come up with the next new thing or coming up with a particular niche for what I wanted to create. I could never focus on one thing. 10 minutes a day, just kind of thinking about something else. Taking that time for an artist date each week is so important, and it really helped me release what I didn't realize was a creative block. I was getting so amped up about not being able to solve a problem. And all I really need to do was just take a few minutes out of my day and get inspired by someone else's work. So that is what an artist date is. And I'm going to tell you one of my favorite artist dates of all time is going to check out live music. I love going to concerts. It's so inspiring. I just love seeing the performance of people expressing themselves. And another thing that also gets me inspired when I go out to see live music is how other people express themselves. If you think about it, like going to an artistic environment such as a concert, a museum, a movie, a lot of people like to express themselves on who they really are outside of work. And it's an inviting culture to be able to express yourself in those types of environments. So I really encourage you to take time and maybe, once a month, take yourself out to an artistic area, because that really does get inspiring. Just even if you're, like I said, you don't have to be an artist to get creative. Just being inspiring and just to get inspired and to witness what other people are creating for you. They want to share it with you. Like, how special is that? They work so hard because they want to express themselves and they're doing it for you. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? And I really hope you take time this week to take yourself on an artist date. You never know what might stick out to you and will just get you to kind of get in doing something creative. Just think about channeling your inner child. I mean, when we were kids, we were curious about everything. What's that? What's that? Cuskase. Tell me what that is. I want to know everything. And we lose sight of that when we're adults because we get tired after the work day. We got other things that are going on that we have to attend to. And we just, sometimes we just want to plop on the couch or go right to bed. Just taking 10 minutes out of your day, 10 minutes. That's not a lot of time. 10 minutes to do something for yourself, to get creative. But what I got on this week's playlist, I'm starting off with a wonderful cover of Bittersweet Symphony that was originally done by The Verve. It's an orchestra version by David Garrett. It's super fun. It's like you're kind of setting out on an adventure in a way. So we're starting off with that. I've got some classic Tom Tom Club on here, along with the soundtrack of our lives. It's a good old 90s track for you. And then there's this new artist called Tim Ayer with Miami Drive. And I've got some classic Tal Bachman on here. Don't judge me. This is a great song. It's a great 90s track. I don't care. We're leaving it on here. I've got some Pretenders, some Kendrick Lamar, some Bowie, and finishing off here with a little Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with Nature Boy. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you like what you are seeing here on this channel. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much.